Hi everyone, nice to see you again and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I paint the people face, the portrait. And first I still used A4 and a thick paper 300 grams. First I started use my Chinese brush, and you can see my palettes still have another color because today I didn't wash my palette before I do a new painting. So sometimes I do that way, and but it's good to make some neutral color like this skin color. First I use my Chinese brush to drawing my people's face, and start with a very basic shape like they have eyes, nose and mouth. So try to draw the main different parts and with just only one layers. And I think when we interested with drawing the people face portrait, we might need to understand about the structure of the face, like the muscle and how the eyes proportion and the mouth or area, and also include the hair. So when I finish this basic color of the face, so I going to drawing the hair, and because this lady is silver hair, so I use the light gray and then do a bit dark gray to emphasize this white area. And you can see in my first step I didn't use a very intense color because I needed to confirm again with my proportion and structure. And I like this lady's scarf, so very colorful. I use a really bright blue color. And because this scarf is not flat, so I use a lot of brush stroke to make the fold feelings. And also this scarf, they have a pattern on it, so I leave a lot of white space. And you can see when I drawing, I a bit slowly because I needed to confirm my structure and make sure they like the face and the shoulder they in the good position. And also in the same time I give a bit more time to that this lady's face dry, and then I can go into add another look. And also the same time I add some really thick color to highlight this blue scarf. In this step is like make more pattern for them. And today this video is the normal speed, so you can see how I control the time. And I think between the two parts, use the intense color can highlight them. So watercolor is we need to use a lot of light color and still need to be brave to use the intense color. That is also like understand water. Sometimes use lots of water and sometimes less water. And I drawing not too fast because I need the same times to considering the clothes, how they fold, and what is arm area or which is have button. So that's take time to build a layer for them. And also include the white space. For the clothes color, I use the deep violet. And for the shadow of the clothes, I used some ultramarine blue. And this is short line to emphasize the clothes and also can make more colorful. So when you use your brush, think about the angle of the brush, not avoid to always use the one direction. That can make a little bit flat, so that's why I put like go up, go down to make a different angle. And you can see today because I didn't wash my palette, So that's I get a lot of color. Now my portrait's area color is complete dry, so I add a bit olive green and back to drawing the eyes and the detail. And I feel for the watercolor, if you want to do the portrait more natural, first is understand the face structure, and also need to understand the control level. Make sure they in the right area is strong contrast, like probably like close to the nose and between the two eyes. And the first layer so is also important, like when you give the light area and shade area, so make the skin color looks 3D and a bit shiny. That can help when we drawing the structure, very helpful. And some maybe the gap between the two parts, make a little bit depth. In this step you can see I didn't do a lot of line and color, just emphasize the eyes and nose, very basic things. And also include the hair, just to choose some part of them to emphasize, because if you emphasize the whole shape, they might too clear. Sometimes if we want good balance and we have some detail but not too much, is better to choose some area and give up some area. So then you will get very good balance. First step and the second step will be finished, and then I started to back to my pattern. So I add a bit red into it. And I feel sometimes no need too much work for the portrait. But if you never done the portrait, so you can start with a light pencil to sketching them. And more practice always the key to understand how the structure. I think when we drawing the portrait, painting the people, also they are age and they like what they look like. They are tired or they are asleep. That's a situation also very helpful to make this person is more vivid, like the shoulders level and the hair angle, and then like the arm is relaxed. That's all can like tell us a story. So that's why I also interested into drawing the people. And in this step you can see I dark again, so that's like a third level for my face. And why do the thicker color, I pretty carefully to do it, because if you make it too strong, you might change the structure. And sometimes I show the level like wet into wet and wet on dry. So sometimes they might blending with my unexpected. So, but that's all good for me, because I understand the watercolor is sometimes by accident. So sometimes maybe happy accident, sometimes maybe not. If you understand this one and accept that one, you will be more happy than if you have a very high expected. That's my experience. And because I stand it, so I always very exciting what I get. In this step you can see I finish my light, medium, dark for my face, and then I add some orange to make this face a bit like more natural. And this intense color also need to show the size and where you want to put in. That can help your face is more like different muscle in there. So that's why I prefer to always do the shape, not covered by the whole shape for the last few layers. Like in the first layer you build basic color, you can do any color. but not any color. It means skin color, basic color. Like when you build a shade color, need to be a little bit more, pay more attention, and also think about the head is round, is sphere, it's not flat. So we have to consider all the side, they would be in the different level. So you can see in this painting, I used my Chinese brush all the time because this subject, they have many detail. So, and the shape is a little bit too small, and this paper size actually is A5. I just realized. So that's why I need to use the tiny brush. If you use the A4, then mine can be a little bit bigger brush. And when I finish this lady, and I started to give a little bit the background color, and this lady's clothes color is violet and blue, so the background color is a little bit different, like she's sitting on the chair, and I try to do more background. Looks like this lady in the car, and behind them they have another car. So I remember that's a reference photo I get from the online. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and see you next time.